I'm going to record. There we go. So I don't forget. So yeah, so they are coming in. They will be here just shortly after 8. It's been a long weekend without my normal helpers. So I had my niece and my son's girlfriend over here helping me this weekend. So it was very different. Very unproductive for Avon. But, you know, you do what you got to do. I got the basics done, and we made it through the weekend, and I'll get back on my schedule tomorrow. So, yeah, the meeting earlier was actually good. She relieved me on some issues, so anybody catching the replay on this, I was very happy to hear her talk about extending our fashion line. So it's not going away, it's just evolving. I think they're getting rid of some of the mark just because it was so trendy that by the time that we were selling it, the trend only lasted a few months, and then it wasn't pieces that you could wear year after year. I heard her say the words, she wanted to get pieces that the young and the old could wear, and it would not go out of style immediately. So, yeah, that I think she has a very good vision of what we need in the way of fashion. I sold and I do sell a little bit of mark, but it goes in and out of fashion so fast.
Yeah.
So I think she's doing well there. So I was very happy to hear that. I heard she had a candles meeting. So that means candles are still going to be here next year because they're already discussing them now. She will be here, it looks like, because she was discussing her future for the next year, next 5 years. And even though she's been talking to the people from LG, as far as I'm reading into that, she is still going to be our CEO, and we're still going to go on as planned. I mean, I think we are good.
That'll be good.
Yeah, so I'm getting more and more reassured. Only thing that kind of piqued my interest was I know that our President's Club plan is changing, and she made the comment that she is both, liked and dreaded because she does set high standards for people. So, you kind of want to go, what does that mean for President's Club? I know right now only the top 10% even make President's Club right now. They really can't make the standards too much higher, or nobody will be making it. So I'm not worried that they're going to make it too much higher, but I just don't know how it's going to change. So I'm curious. She got me excited to see the changes and kind of relieved me that we're not losing everything. We're still going to be us. It's just going to be better. So the one thing that did come out, so everybody go back and watch the replay. It was kind of not, if you did not watch some of the leadership stuff, it was kind of a replay on that a little bit at the beginning. But if you didn't watch that, then everything's going to be news to you, so it might be interesting. I am going to share my screen because the new discontinueds come out. And
there was a lot of people complaining about the liquid foundation number 19 leaving.
Yeah, and they've got to realize that, honestly, I think they're going to replace it with something. And, not everybody's ordering the exact same things. So, and I know I've had some of our team members concerned that there's so much on the discontinue. The new discontinue is shorter. It just is. It's shorter to be, it's not as drastic. And I also want everybody to make sure that they are reading it very carefully, because Rhonda and I on an earlier call were like, ooh, I don't think we like that, and this is where we were. we were on the Magic's Perfector, the original, and I was like,
Yeah.
they are not taking away our original. But if you read carefully, it just says in new packaging.
That's what I was gonna say, because a lot of people were complaining because they thought it was going away, and somebody said no, it says just repackaging, because they don't like the tint stuff as well.
Well, I anticipated them keeping both. Because the original Magic's is different. It has a matte finish, where the new one has the glow finish. So I wanted both of them kept. So I also thought they were disappearing until you really read it and said it just says new packaging. And with our new logo, we have to anticipate. I want new packaging. I think that it's going to look great. But I had that panic moment myself, and I'm going to give you one more panic moment, but I'm going to change it. I know, a lot of people are complaining that the liquid is going over to the cream to powder, and people aren't going to like that. But we have to remember that this LG is like top in the biz. So they may be bringing in some brand new formula that's even better. We're probably making room for, and that's what all of this is. We're changing products that aren't selling. We are getting rid of duplicate colors.
Correct.
We are making room for products to come. We don't even know the new products coming. I have a feeling at RepFest they're going to make huge announcements about new products because they're making room for them. So everybody has to calm down. We're not losing our products. We are going to be fine. We are just making room for the new. I mean, because like these, honestly, these are cute as a button. These 3 right here. But to be honest, as many samples as I've given away, I have never sold one.
Yeah, that's the thing is I have more people liking the honey blossom
and
than anything else.
Yeah. So the new stuff is really being liked. So why would we keep the old stuff that's not selling?
Right.
I have never sold one of these 3 here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, when I seen them going away, I'm going like, I don't even know what they smell like, and I don't even know if I really wanted to smell them anyways, because they may not have been, any good because I've never heard anybody talking about them. Even in the Avon groups, they haven't been talking about them.
Yeah, so they may be getting upset against a one color or one thing, but we have to realize that they're coming out with something new, and change is coming. I see the soap on a rope is going away. It came back for it came back for Father's Day last year. It must not be as popular. It is still in the catalog for Father's Day, but I would tell everybody, because Father's Day is in campaign 12, I would tell them if they want the soaps on a rope, grab them.
Yep, grab them while they can. Yeah.
Because
I noticed that my husband doesn't like the soap on a rope. He likes the actual things to hang on the shower.
The hair and body wash, yeah.
He likes
the same way. So they're a cute concept, but they just don't sell. They're a cute little thing at Father's Day or a cute stocking stuffer, but they're not what the men are using all year round.
Yeah, correct.
I can understand why they're going back. Now, Rhonda and I were discussing the samples going away. I have to believe, and Rhonda was kind of on the same concept. I think they're repackaging, or that is quite a bit of fragrance for the price. So maybe they're going to give a half a vial instead of a full vial.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a small change. They're not going to get rid of our samples. We have to have samples to sell.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody don't freak out. We're not getting rid of these perfumes. You saw we were telling everybody to buy these instead of the old ones. They are brand new. We're not getting rid of them. I think they're repackaging because these are all my big ones. These scratch and sniff stickers were on limited edition perfumes anyway. So saying goodbye to them.
And they really didn't. I mean, the scratch and sniff ones I really didn't like because you really couldn't smell the fragrance as much.
Yeah, I couldn't either, and I had bought a ton of them. So, yeah, I was not as happy with those either. That's really why we got away from all of the disc cards. Like there's one of the discs. I've sent you guys out some of the paper ones, and they are wonderful because I could put them in sample packs. I could mail them, and I had no issues. But now that the vials are out, I'm trying to figure out how to mail them without the vials being broke. So, give and take, they're great because they get the actual product, but it's hard to, distribute a little bit.
Well, on these new, like these sample packs with the vials, what I would do on it is what I did with my mom, and hers came intact. They were not broken. I wrapped bubble wrap around them.
So you think if I use like the bubble wrap mailers, they would be fine?
You'd want to wrap something around them also besides just the box. I sent hers in a box though. But I bubble wrapped them. I wrapped the bubble wrap around them twice and taped it up. I don't know if it was more so my mom had to relive what she always did with us kids for Christmas and stuff or what.
Yeah.
I'm getting them old ages. But, my mom said all her stuff came in, everything, that I sent her, the samples and stuff I sent her. She said none of it was broken because that's what I was worried about when I looked at the cards and going like, because she saw that new perfume, that honey blossom, and she says, "Do you have any of them?" And I said, "Yes, I do, Mom. I'll send you a sample out." But I send her a couple more. I usually, with my mom, I send her a couple because then she can kind of take them around to the aunts and everybody that lives there.
And that would be a little bit more economical because you're getting multiple samples to multiple people in one shipment. But where I'm just doing your guys's sample packs for rewards and stuff like that, or just to a customer, I'm not really doing a box. So I'm trying to figure out the whole envelope.
Yeah, the bubble. Well, as much as I've gotten stuff through the mail in the bubble wrap first, the ones you're talking about, I've had liquid lipstick, like lip gloss in glass bottles and stuff, and they come in just fine in them. As long as you get as long as you get the ones that say duct tape on them, even though they're not duct tape, but they're from the duct tape brand.
Yeah,
They seem to have more cushion to them.
Okay.
So as long as you get, they're more expensive than the normal ones, but they're actually worth it, actually.
Yeah, I've been liking them. I did on both of the envelopes. I made sure because when I was doing the reading, they're like, you don't have to worry about taping over. And I'm like, I don't want to make 2 steps. I'm just going to pay the extra so I don't have to tape over it again with packaging tape. So I did get those. To everybody watching the video, I know yours came through fine, but this last batch of rewards I sent out, the post office bought my postage, and I am waiting for my husband to get home so he can take these packages back to the post office and say, hey, you need to take care of this. So everybody that received rewards this last time, just hold on, and they are coming as soon as my husband gets back and fights at the post office. You guys will be getting your stuff. They sent it back for more postage. I put more postage on it, stuck it in the mailbox. 4 days straight, the postman would not take it. So I'm
Oh
like, I'm gonna
wow.
have to send my husband up to the post office. I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
So
it sounds like it.
yeah. Um, the I'm wanting to look into this a little bit more. I do sell the dermo lotions for the eczema and all that, those skin rashes and dry skin. I'm gonna have to look into those because I'm curious on those being discontinued myself.
Well, the blue, they're not discontinuing the one with the blue.
No, the intensive care is what they're putting everything over to.
Okay, because my son has psoriasis and he uses that blue one,
Okay.
and it works perfectly for his psoriasis. And I have my feet are really bad because being diabetic, I have the neuropathy in my feet, so my feet are really bad. And that's the stuff I use, and I'm going like, please tell me they're not taking that away.
Yeah, nope, that's what they're sending everything over to. They're
Yeah.
taking everything else away and saying it worked. That product covers all the other stuff.
Well,
So
yeah,
I may have,
I know their body wash that they've got. That's the intensive care. It's got the lotion in with it.
yeah.
I used it on my feet, and I've not had any problem with my feet breaking out. Being really scaly and just broken skin and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But my son uses lotion, and my granddaughter actually uses the same stuff I do, and she has eczema, and her mom's noticed she doesn't itch as much anymore.
Well, I may either have to tell my customer to stock up or tell her I'll give her some to try. She's an awesome customer and I'll give it to her for free. So the one
Yeah.
other thing that we've been talking about Aspira, and we just went through, and I was getting ready to do the next video when I saw this. They are getting rid of the vitamins.
Oh
So
no.
the vitamins are going. I have to say though, I did not, besides myself taking them and my sister, I wasn't selling the vitamins.
Okay.
So they are going to get rid of the vitamins. Everything else is staying, and they are going to continue adding to the line. But
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say I've got all 3 packs of the hydration, and I'm gonna start sending some out with my husband when he comes home
yeah,
because
they
he's
are
taking.
keeping that, and they are going to keep adding to the line. So I love Aspera. I would be throwing a fit, but it's just the vitamins, and I have to agree with them. I have tried and tried and tried with as much Aspera as I sell. Only my
Mhm.
sister and I take the vitamins.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't get anybody else to switch. So I have to say they probably have an overstock that isn't selling.
Probably. Probably.
So, but
As
it was
well-
very nice to hear that someone along the line had said that they are going to keep adding to the line. It's just that this is the one portion. The other portion, so the restore is the other section, and that is the morning and night for your hair,
I,
nail, and skins. I have not personally tried that line.
I'm going to be trying it as soon as the fundraiser stuff comes in because that's what I ordered.
Okay. Well, maybe you can help the team and give us a little bit of a how it goes. Because that is
Yeah.
the one section, because I did the vitamins, I did the boost, but I never took the restore.
Well, I just bought the AM and PM restore because it was half off each one. It was the 2 for $30, so that's what I jumped on.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
because if it was 2 for 30 and then you got 40% off, that's good.
so
What fundraiser was that?
I ordered it out of it's the regular 11 campaign book is what it's out of, but
Oh,
I
it's just a
ordered
campaign
it
book.
from
Okay.
my fundraiser.
Oh, okay.
So I used it on that. That's what I ordered from. And the thing is where I have it at 10%. So far, there's only like $4.20.
So that's the fundraiser link that you have to your e-store. So
Yeah.
everybody is clarified. So everybody that's watching this on the replay, she has a link to a fundraiser to her e-store. So that's how she's doing it, because there is not a flyer on Aspira.
No. But it's in the campaign 11 book. Well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's in the regular campaign 11 book itself that the AM restore and the PM restore are 2 for $30.
Okay.
So when I looked at campaign, because I looked at it before I even went to my, I think I got it. What's the campaign 11? I know I keep a book of I keep one Avon book of each one.
Yep. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna do something I never do. Hello. Hey. Huh? I am on my team call, so make it quick. Are you guys coming in? What? Okay, so are you stopped? Okay, well, stay safe. Let me know when you start driving again. They are. They're inside. I knew it was coming. All right. All right, bye, babe. Okay, sorry. I would never do that on a team call, but that weather has stalled my family. They are in a rest stop because they are in tornado warnings and
Oh man, that sucks.
wind and hail and all of that. So it's going to be just a little bit later. They were warning me to make sure my dogs were in because it's coming
Yeah,
my way.
hey, that's a good thing that they stopped and took care of,
Yeah, I would rather them be later than try to be driving. They said cars were actually sliding a little bit from the wind, so it must be rough
Yeah.
down south. Aren't you south of me, Jenny?
Yeah, we're 19 miles from the Oklahoma border.
Well, it should be coming right
We're
at you
south.
then. Or
Yeah, we're south of Wichita, so.
my goodness, so yeah, it might be coming your way too here real soon, so you be careful too.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing it. It usually slides by us usually.
Well, I hear it coming in, but I didn't realize that it was. I'm glad they called me and let me know that they are okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good to keep those books, because if you have a customer that calls back and wants to order from them, you have back books.
Right.
In fact, I guess I've never shown the team this, and I guess I should have. Okay, so team leader time. My books, you can tell they are kind of glossy. They
Uh-huh.
have, if you go into the product section under tools, they have the clear book covers. So
Oh,
where
okay.
you're flipping through your books and they kind of start getting a little ripped up, these are 50 cents each, and it's just a plastic cover that
Oh, okay.
that that will keep your book a little bit more stable
Yeah.
since we keep them so much longer. But I have about 6 of them, so I keep about 6 campaigns back, and then
Oh,
I'll rotate them. But
yeah.
that is something that you guys can order in the product thing. Like I said, they are just clear plastic. They'll come clear, and you just slide your book into them. So
Yeah.
50 cents on those if you guys are keeping books for long periods of time.
Oh yeah.
Have
I
you?
think I've got mine from campaign 6 even,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure
don't
I
even
can.
know what that was. Oh, I guess I've gone back a little bit. That was campaign 4. So I've got mine back a little ways too. I don't even know. Last year I bought a bunch of the plastic covers, and once I run out, then I start rotating, and apparently I haven't run out yet. So I had more than what I thought. I used to try to remember to put them in new rep um, packages when I send out for new rep qualifying recruits, but I have
Mhm.
been forgetting to put them in there. So I guess I've got a collection.
Yeah.
So real quick, have you been on, I put this on Team Soar today. Have you guys been on your websites and the Become a Rep where somebody were to sign up on your e-store? Can you see my
Yeah.
screen?
Yep, I can see it.
It looks fantastic. It is so updated. It is so fresh. All new products, new logo.
Hmm.
Start your dream gig. Then if you do the click and decals, I guess instead of a mentor, we are now being called advisors. And
Oh,
just
wow.
terminology, whatever, I'm doing
Yeah, it's
the same job.
terminology. So.
Huh?
Yep. I said it's just the terminology. You're still doing the same job.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Ooh, it is coming in here now. I hear it. So if
Yeah.
I lose connection, you guys know that the storm is coming in. So when they click on that more details, they are getting a fantastic overview of what it is. They don't get to see the 3 picks yet until they click the join button, but they do get an idea of earn up to 40% on your first one. Um,
Yeah.
Work part-time, full-time, sweats or stilettos. I mean, they are giving them a lot more information than they used to, and they're giving
Yep.
them awesome. I mean, and showing them network like a pro, showing them the
Yeah.
awesome pictures that Avon Social gives us.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm super excited that they have updated this. I'm hoping when I go through and start sharing this link, even to past people that have booked before, that
Yeah.
they are going to see that when I tell them things are changing and getting excited, they can see it now.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. After you put that up, I went and looked at it. And I'm going like, man, I should have waited to join.
oh well, no, but you got everything that they're getting. I mean, you got all
Yeah,
the
I
books.
know. But mine was so when I did it, when I looked at it, it's like, yeah, that's bland compared to now. But hey, they're upgrading, so they got to upgrade everything.
Yeah, so you know they're still gonna get the Kickstart program like you guys got. I mean, they're still getting the same thing, but it just looks nice. It was
Yeah, it does.
about time for the change. So I'm super excited about that. And I read on our oh what's gosh darn it. Where is the did they move things around again?
Yeah, they did. They
They
did
did.
because I had to sit there and look for certain things that I normally that I knew where it was at, and then had to go back and relook. And today was just not the day.
Oh my gosh, where the heck? I didn't even know that they switched this. I'm on my e-store. Duh. I need to be,
They've changed the other too. So
oh, well, I haven't, no, oh, on the phone. No,
see on my cell phone, see I don't even get on my computer when
it's
I
on the
look at
cell
it.
phone.
So on the cell phone, it's a lot different than
Is
there.
it? Okay. Well, I was
Oh
on
yeah.
my e-store. That's why it wasn't making any sense. Now that I'm back here, it makes sense. Okay, so I saw on the Avon Beauty Buzz, which of course is where we get our emails. I must
Hmm.
have missed it, but I noticed here, so exciting to kind of figure out what they're going to do. So they have the 3 gifts that they can choose from,
Uh
but
huh.
then it says cool new sets for customers coming in C13 too. At 25 and 50, they're packed with our star products in a perfect way for a new representatives to get customers started shopping on their online store. I am not completely sure. So it's cool new sets for our customers. So it must be like the starter sets that they put together for the new reps. I think
Yeah.
they're going to give us bundles for new customers, and I bet it's going to be for you guys in Kickstart.
Yeah,
If
well, by
I
the
had to
time,
guess.
yeah, 13 is my last one for Kickstart.
Well, it will be available to you in 13. So you're going to get, if I'm reading this correctly, we're going to get more information. But if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like the daily care bundle is what I'm thinking. They're going to add 2 more bundles, like a daily care collection.
Yeah,
For new reps.
I've Friday when I send out my next, it'll be another campaign, 11 order. I've sold 2 more of them daily bundles.
Good. That's
So I
awesome.
just, once I get them, I told them, I said, I said, I'll order them on Friday. They've already paid me for them. I said, I order them on Friday because I went through and I ordered, I showed them on, I went through my other name that I've got to order from, like my fundraisers and stuff. I went through there and I put the care bundle number in and everything and showed them exactly how much it was going to cost them with shipping, because they were wondering, well, do you still pay, you have to pay shipping? I said, I said, I'll pay the shipping on mine. I said, but I won't charge you the shipping. They says, oh no, because these are older ladies at the church, said, show me what it is with shipping to, like, it's shipping to my house. And I said, okay. So I get a little bit of, but they are the oldest people we have at our church. And they said they're paying the shipping also. And I'm going like, no, I'm not going to charge you that. And they said, yeah, you are. I'm like, okay, I'm not arguing with my elders.
I had the same issue happen. One of my customers has a very sick son, an older son, but still a son. He is passing. They are on the last days. And she called me and wanted some glimmer sticks. She said, I am so frazzled in this house. I can't find my black eyeliner and I have to have it. And I'm like, okay, let me see what I have here at the house. And I had 2 sitting around here. And I wasn't going to charge her at all. And she's like, oh, no, you're going to charge me. So I charged her the bare minimum, no shipping, no tax, no, just what I could get away with. I'll be danged, she didn't show up at the door, pick it up. I'm like, it's $6. She handed me a 10. She goes, oh, just keep the change. I'm like, I didn't want to charge you in the first place. And you keep telling me, you keep putting the money up higher. So she's going to be getting something from me. She just doesn't know it. And it won't be where she can return it.
That's true. Well, you see, these ladies have ordered from the normal rep that's here in town, here in Milan. There's a really older lady that is a Avon rep, but she won't upgrade to the store. She will not upgrade to send her customers to her e-store. She would rather just order the stuff like normal and then take it to them. And so they know all the ins and outs of the Avon stuff because they usually order from her, but she's not been sending in orders. So they came to me knowing I am being in the church, knowing I'm sell Avon, and they said, nope, you have to charge us the shipping. I said, no, I don't. She goes, but if you don't, I know because I can just talk to Pat. Pat will tell me how much the shipping is, and I will bring it to you, and you will keep it. And I told my husband that, and he says, yeah, rodeo's coming up because we have a church rodeo twice a year.
Yeah.
And he said he's going to do something for the 2 ladies at the rodeo.
Yeah, I started saying you should just put that shipping money they give you in envelopes and put that towards gift baskets or something that they can't give back or something somehow that, something for them. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's what hubby said. Which he's very good at this stuff because he knows these ladies better than I do because he's been to this church a lot more than I have. Because when I'm sick, I stay home. I don't go. I will
Yeah.
not go if I'm sick.
Well, yeah,
So
you
he
don't
knows.
want to spread it. Yeah.
Even if I just think it's allergies, I'll stay home because I get allergies really bad. And I told him, I said, this is what they're doing. They're making me charge them shipping. He says, we'll get them back at the rodeo. We'll get them something and surprise them at the rodeo. I
There
said,
you go.
you're not going to embarrass them, are you? And he goes, nope, not going to embarrass them, but they will not give whatever. He says he'll handle it. He's doing it. So I said, okay, this is how much the shipping and stuff is going to be. You deal with it then.
There you go. Awesome. That's it. We got to work around it because I'm going to do the same
Yeah.
thing with my customer. I'm like, no, we're gonna go back and forth, hon. So,
Yeah.
so I'm very
Well,
excited. It looks like we have lots of new changes coming. Not all of it's bad. Um, I saw some VIP stuff going on at Rep Fest.
yeah.
Not sure what that is, but they're giving some VIP treatment. So,
Yeah, they are. I think you're chasing a mouse. Sorry, my cat's out there playing out there and it looks like she had a mouse in her mouth.
how
Stay
did
out there, please.
how did the True Gent go with your husband? Did he get to come in? Did Terry come in and smell it yet?
Uh, no, he's not coming in until not next week, the week after.
Well, it was a hit here. I got the vials and for them to try, and it was a hit. So I will be getting the full set this when my order comes in Wednesday.
Okay, that's
The
the
new
new
cologne.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got the samples for that and he loved it and I've got that set. That's what came in today in my Avon from my
Okay.
order from. Yeah, I knew my head was going to. Yeah, I got that whole set for him and he's taking it back out with him on the truck. And I'm
Awesome.
like,
Yeah, Carl loved it too. We were headed to that wedding and I'm like, "Here, give this a try." And when he put it on, I went, "Oh my gosh, that is awesome." So
yeah,
yeah, he's getting the
I
set.
did that. I did that with Terry when he put it on before he left, and I'm going like, "Oh my God!" I said, "Hun," I said, "that really smells good." He says, "I like that." I said, "Bring your other stuff home that you really didn't like." I said, "I'll give it to the next door neighbor because he's looking for stuff like that, but he can't afford to buy the stuff."
Yeah.
So if I every once in a while I'll buy something that I know Terry doesn't like, and he's okay with it to give to him so he has it because he's on public assistance so he doesn't have the extra stuff.
Well, that's nice. And you can just always say, "Hey, it was my demo. I've demoed it to everybody, da da da." Yeah, and just give it to them that way.
Yeah, well,
That's
like
awesome.
I told my husband, I know we're gonna do something. We're gonna make him a basket for Christmas this year because
Awesome.
he's always buying us popcorn, the $5 ones that you get at Walmart.
Yeah.
And we always give him a gift certificate. Last year, we gave him a gift certificate to where he could buy 2 pair of shoes and something else with it. And he was so happy. And talking with him yesterday, he's running out of his cologne. He's running out of, necessities that he needs. So I told Terry, I said, for Christmas, that's what we're going to do for him.
There
I'm
you
going to
go.
I'm going to buy the Avon stuff. I'm going to put it in a basket, put my little card in it. I know he won't buy anything from me, but still, he knows where it's coming from.
Yep. And getting the shower gels, deodorant.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I said
Yeah. All the
because that
essentials.
yeah, because he can't, he buys them at the beginning of the month with whatever he's got left in his, and we found out his dad's an a-hole and they control his money. because he had to go for colonoscopy last week or the week before, and his dad wouldn't give him any money out of his bank account to go get the stuff he was supposed to take the night before, to drink the night before, the Gatorade and stuff that he had to drink the day before because that's all he could have.
Yeah.
So me and the neighbor pitched in and we bought him 16 bottles of Gatorade because they were on sale, 8 bottles at 59 cents a piece. I said, he can have them all because that's all he gets to drink that day. And that was it. And I said, his dad better take him out that next day to supper or to lunch after he gets out of his colonoscopy because he's going to be starving to death. And they did. He actually took money out and took him to McDonald's. Yeah, but still. But I told him, I told the neighbor, I said, we'll be doing stuff throughout the year. And I said, I'm going to be doing I want to do one of them, get them that I've got to get it printed off. So I got to go get me some printer ink for my computer. But I want to do either a Skin So Soft or that Bug Guard one, campaign flyer one, fundraiser.
The fundraiser flyers.
Yep. And I'm gonna try to get enough stuff to where I can give part of the money to him and part of it to the church.
That would be nice. Yeah, that would be a great one and to do for like you said, the rodeo, because that's the stuff that they need there.
Oh yeah. Yep. And I told him, I said, I didn't even think about it before this year. I mean, before this first one here, but we're doing one. The next one is on September, the Labor Day weekend. I told him I'll do a fundraiser just about maybe 2-3 weeks before that or something. And also, my husband is having me take all my cards, and I've been buying the individual wipes.
Mm-hmm.
And when they set up for the T-shirt thing to buy the T-shirts, I'm going to talk to the pastor. He's already said yes once, but I want to remind him again that I'm going to staple my card to the bug repellent wrap thingies and have the T-shirt guy hand it to him. Anybody that walks by.
Yeah, that's a good way. I put a sticker on them. But what I want to remind you, because I did it myself, I'm telling you from my own mistake. If you do any stapling, because I've stapled them to books before, because I'm putting in samples this time. Make sure that you get the very edging, because if you get the staple in the packaging, the liquid will run out.
Okay. Maybe I won't. I'll just tape it to it.
Yeah, that's why I do the little Avery stickers.
Okay, I do have a bunch of the return address labels that I can make stickers out of.
Yep,
okay.
Do that so you can just stick that on the back.
Okay, sounds good to me, because if not, I don't want the liquid to come out, because I want that.
I did that the first time, and I'm like, why are my books wet? And I realized that the staple had went down just enough where it punctured beside the seal, and punctured so I lost a couple of books and a couple samples before I realized why everything was wet. So everybody, I've still got the recording going. Everybody that is giving out towelette samples, either tape it or staple it to the very edge of the book, because I'm taping mine in this year. I'm not even stapling them, because there's such a tiny edge to catch with a staple that it's insane.
Well, that's what I did. Instead of handing out them big cards with the samples on it, like when I mailed them, I'd pulled the samples off it, and it had that plastic, that sticky on it. I just stuck them all together, and then I, because sending the cards with them, it was more expensive to send them on the cards when you send them in the envelopes.
It is, Depends on who you're sending them to, because I have, and I will, okay, this is one more thing. Those cards give information on how to use them. And
Mm-hmm.
I have heard customers come to me and say, yeah, my old rep used to throw samples in there all the time, but I didn't know what to do with them. I didn't know what they
Oh,
did. So make sure it's somebody that you're going to follow up with and say, yeah, that sample I gave you, you cleanse your face and then you put that on immediately after, or whatever it
okay.
is that you're doing. But make sure you give them instructions, because if they don't have the cards, they don't know what to do with them.
I never thought about that. But I've never had anybody call me back and say, how do I use this stuff either? So,
And you know what? They won't. They'll just toss it.
oh, most of them have used it because that's how I got my first 2 sales, was people I sent my samples to.
Oh, good. Well, it must be people you really know.
My mom.
Yeah, well,
My
so
mom
it's your mom.
My
Yeah,
mom and my one girlfriend that's no longer ordering with her own credit card. She's sending me the money, so she
well,
sends
that's,
me.
and that's a different story because you know them. But
Mm-hmm.
like when I just put in for my customers that are just customers, they're not, my friends. I
Yeah.
always make sure that they either go on the page that explains it, or it goes with a card or some kind of explanation. Because if,
Oh, okay. I never thought about that.
yeah, so and it's not just you. This is for the whole group because we were still recording. So yeah, try to always explain how to use them, or because I talked to that she's in somebody that I have acquired, and she said, yeah, my old rep would give me samples, but I didn't know what to do with them. So
Yeah.
because I had give it to her on a card, she goes, well, thank you, because now I know what that's for. So I
Yep.
was like, okay. So it's just a lesson I learned along the way.
Okay.
But other than that, I think we've been on here for just over 45 minutes. So I'm working on something. I'm going to let you guys know soon. I've got something, since I'm kind of done with the Aspira thing. If anybody has questions, let me know. But since I have not done the restore and they are discontinuing the vitamins, I'm going to leave the one video standing. And I hope everybody, got something out of that and is able to, like you said, you're trying it, which is
Yeah.
awesome. And
Yeah. And when I do it, when I do start it, and I'll do a journal blog thingy, I'll do short videos each day or something
well,
like that.
yeah, that is going to, the reason we don't sample that one is really I would even just maybe do the first day, halfway through the month, and the end of the month, because it really is one of those that you need at least 2 weeks, and
Okay.
four
Yeah,
weeks
I
is
can do
better to
that.
even see that it's working.
Okay, yeah, because I told him if that restore works, I said I've already put the hydration. I'm going to put the hydration in through my back office on auto ship, so I can get the hydration. But I've got enough for 60 days right now, so I don't need any for 60 days.
There you go. I know, I've got mine too. So I love it. I just get stuck on berry. But yeah, I have mine every day, and I can tell when I don't. So
Yeah.
it's good stuff. But yeah, if you'll help the team out, that would be awesome, because I have not tried that one.
Well,
Um,
I'm gonna as soon as I get it, I'll try it. But yeah, I'll let y'all know about it. Like you said, beginning, middle, and end of the month, I'll let y'all know.
yeah, because it is one that you have to take longer to see the results.
Yeah, because the hydration, I noticed the next day when I didn't drink one the next day, I was so lagging and everything, and it's like, what did I do different yesterday? And then I looked at the kitchen table and I said, okay, I haven't drank my hydration yet.
Yeah, isn't that awesome that you can really just tell immediately that it's
Hmm.
doing something?
Well, now it's in my notes when it's time to take my medicine. That pops up too. It says drink your hydration, and I'm going like, cool.
Has the calm helped?
I tried it one day. I haven't had it since because I haven't needed it. But when my husband took it, he said it worked pretty good for him.
I start to say it is one of those that will work day by day, and you do not have to take it every day.
Oh, okay.
It could just be that time of the month. It could just be you're trying to get through a situation. You could just be having a stressful day, and you just take
Yeah.
that one day. It is not one that you have to build on. That's why it can come in samples, because literally you can tell the difference in 1 or 2 days if it's going to do anything for you.
I know it's raining out there.
Yeah,
Spiders are
it's
coming.
kind of passed me a little bit. I had some hail just go by, so hopefully
Well, I've got the spiders coming in the house.
uh-oh.
Yeah, them I don't like being in my house. Scorchy poo, why are you not